Hello everyone. Today we'll be starting with our ratio and proportion basic. So first, let's see what are ratios. So for ratios, ratio of two quantities A and B in the same unit is the fraction A upon B, and this can be written as A ratio B. Okay, so now for proportion. Okay, the equality of two ratios is called proportion, and it is like A ratio B, this C ratio D, and this can be written as A upon B equals to C upon D. So basically this you can write it as equals to. Okay, so the first question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for solving it out, you can solve it like this: 10%, so it will become 10 upon 100, because it is percent, so 10 upon 100. Of means into, multiply, and x equals to 20%. Percent means 100. Of means multiplication, and y. Okay. So then how will you solve it? You can cancel it out. Over here you can cancel out. So it will be x upon y, because we have to find the value of x ratio y. So x upon y equals to 2 upon 100 into 10. You can take it over here. Okay, upon 1. So this and this will be cancelled out. So x ratio y equals to 2 ratio 1. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for solving it out, you have to solve it like this: 7 upon x, because it's ratio. So 7 upon x equals to 17.5 upon 22.5. So you can solve it like this, because okay, so then how you'll solve it: 1 upon x equals to 17.5 upon 22.x, 2.5 into x. So for x, you can do it opposite, reciprocal it. Okay, when we have reciprocal this, so we have to do the same on the other side also. So when you will solve it out, you will get the value of x is equals to 9. So in this chapter there are some more formulas. So they are: revenue equals to price into sale. Okay, then expenditure equals to price into consumption. Then there is successive formula. So A plus B plus AB upon 100. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So in this question, you have to use the successive formula. How you will use it, I will show. So there are two discounts. So let's take first discount as A is equals to 10% and B as another discount, that is 10%. So let's use the formula: A plus B plus AB upon 100. So in place of A you will write 10. So 10 plus 10 plus 10 into 100, because it's AB, means A into B upon 100. So then you can cancel this out. So 20 plus 1. So it will become 21%. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for solving this question, 1:2, let's take the LCM. So LCM for 2, 3 and 4 is 12. So you can solve it. You have to divide it, okay? 1 upon 2 into 12, 1 upon 3 into 12, 1 upon 4 into 12. So it will become 6, it will become 4, it will become 3. So the ratio will come as 6:4:3. Okay, so now you can see the value has come. So let's take 6x, 4x and 3x equals to 1300. So when you will add this plus 4x plus 3x, you will get the value 13x equals to 1300. So now you will get x is equals to 100. See, x is equals to 100, so amount will be, for A, it will become 6x. So 6 into 100, you will get 600. Okay, then for B, it will become 4x. 4 into 100 equals to 400. Then for C, you will get 3x. So 3 into 100 equals to 300. So there are two questions on your screen. You may solve it out. So in this question, you can take the value A equals to 4 and B equals to 3. In this type of question, you can take direct values, okay? So now let's solve it. We'll put the values in this. So A square means 4 square plus B square means 3 square. So 3 square upon, over here same, 4 square minus 3 square. So when you will solve it out, you will get 16, because how? 4 into 4 square, so 4 into 4 plus 9, 3 into 3. Okay, 16 minus 9. So you will get the value as 25.7. Okay, you have taken the value same because over here the power was similar. Okay, but over here it will be data insufficient because the values, the powers are different over here. Okay, so data insufficient because the powers are different. So hello everyone, today we'll be starting with our ratio and proportion one liners. So the first question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for solving this question, you have to take A ratio B equals to 1:2. So you can solve it like this, 1:2. Then B ratio C equals to 3:1. And we have already been given B, A ratio B. So B is down, we'll write it 3:1. Then C ratio D is equals to 2:3. So below C you have to write 2. So 2:3. So now for this you can do it like this. The gap space, you have to write over here 2 and over here 2. Okay, so over here you have to write 3 because 3, and over here 1, and over here you have to write 2 and you will write 2. So you will get like this, A, B, C and D ratio. Okay, so now you have to multiply this and this. Okay, 3 to the 6 and 6 1 the 6. So we have 12, you'll get 4, you'll get 6. So these are the ratios. Okay, so now we have been given the total value of this. So for finding A, you can take this values as 6x, 12x, 4x and 6x. Okay, so now for 6 upon, you'll add this, you'll get 28 into 5600. So you'll get 1200 Then for B, you'll get 1228 into 5600. You'll get 2400. Then for C, you'll get for D, you'll get so now we have to find the share of C and D. So C plus D equals to 800 plus 1200, so you'll get 2000. Okay. You all have to not find A and B, but I told you because I need to explain everything. So you can directly solve C and D and you can find the answer because you will have very limited time in your examination. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for solving it out, first let's take the ratio of income as 3x and 2x. Okay, and ratio of expenditure as 4y and 3y. Okay, so savings are given this, and you know income formula, income equals to expenditure plus saving, and saving formula equals to income minus expenditure. So now you can make two equations. So equation for A will be 3x minus 4y equals to 2000. How? See, income is 3x and expenditure is 4y and saving is 2000. So 2000. Okay, then for B, 2x minus 3y equals to 900. Okay, so now solving 1 and 2. So 3x minus 4y equals to 2000 and 2x minus 3y equals to 900. So now first let's make these both equal. So what will be the LCM for 3 and 2? It will be 6. So we have to multiply it by 2 and we have to multiply it by 3. But we have to multiply 2 whole equation, not alone 3. Okay, then 3 into whole equation, not alone 2. Okay, so how will we get it? It will become 6x minus 8y equals to 4000, and for this it will become 6x minus 9y equals to 2700. Okay, so now when we have to subtract it, okay, so plus minus 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 plus and minus. Okay, so now this will get cancelled. Plus minus minus equals to minus, so you will get the value as 1300. Okay, so y value we have got 1300. So for finding x value, so you can put value of y in any equation. So I will be putting in first equation. So you will get 3x minus 4 into 1300 equals to 2000. Okay, so 3x minus 2000, so 3x equals to 7200. X will come 2400. Okay, so now we have to find their income. So incomes first is 3x and 2x. So for A, it is 3x. So 3 into 2400. So you'll get the value 7200. And for B, the value was 2x. So 2 into 2400. So you'll get 4800. Okay. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for this question, let's take the age 5 years ago as 2x and 3x. How? Because we have been given the age of Ram and Shan 5 years ago was 2 and 3, 2 ratio 3. So we have taken it like this, and age at present, it will become 2x plus 5 and 3x plus 5, because it was age was ago. So now if we'll add it at plus 5, then we'll get the present age. Okay, now the ratio have been given of 5 years later. So now age 5 years later. So we can see 2x plus 5 plus 5, because 5 years later we have added plus 5 more. 3x plus 5 plus 5. So now we have been given a ratio of 5 years later, 3 ratio 5. So now let's solve it. So 2x plus 5 upon 3x plus 5 ratio is given as 3 upon 4. So now let's solve it. 2x plus 10, 3x plus 10. How we have 10, 4 into 2x plus 4 into 10, then 3 into 3x, then 3 into 10. Okay, so now we will solve it. We will get x equals to 10. Okay, so now we have to find present ages. Okay, so present age of Ram equals to, present age will be 2 into 10 plus 5. You will get 25 years. Okay, of Sham, you will get 3 into 10 plus 5. You will get 35 years. Okay, so now for finding the sum, if you'll add this both, you will get 25 plus 35, 60 years. The next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for solving this equation out, you can do like this. 3a equals to 2c. So now let's find the value of a. A will become 5b upon 4. A is equals to 5b. It's over here multiplication, so it will come in the division. So here like this. Okay, so now since both the equation are equal, okay, so now if both 1 and 2 are equal, so you can write like this: upon 4 equals to 2c upon 3. Okay, because we have been given over here also a's value and over here also a's value, so you can make the equation equal. Okay, so now we have to find the ratio of b ratio c. So you can solve it. 5b equals to 2c upon 3 into 4. Okay, so now 8c, so over here you can multiply it by 3. It will come 15b equals to 8c. So b upon c equals to 8 upon 15. So this is the answer. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for this, let's take the ratio of share as 7x and 9x. Ratio of share amount 7x and 9x of A and B. Okay, so B share is given as 7200. So we can take 9x equals to 7200, because we have been given over here the ratio and the value is given of money over here. Okay, so we can find the value of x. So it will come like this. So x value will come 800 after cancelling it out. So now we have to find the share amount of A. Okay, so now A is equals to 7x. So 7x, so 7 into 800 will get the value as 5600. So A's share amount is rupees 5600. So now total amount will be 5600 plus 7200. So you'll get rupees this much. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for this question, let's take the prices as 3x and 2x. So price as 3x and 2x. We have been given that the washing machine cost is 6,000 less. So washing machines, it is 2x. So 2x is equals to 6,000 plus this. Okay, because it is less, so we have to add it. So when you'll get x is equals to 6,000, and now we have to find the values for air conditioner. The value was 3x, so 3 into 6,000, you'll get it as 18,000. And for washing machine, it will be 2x, so 2 into 6,000, we'll get 12,000. So hello everyone, today we'll be solving ratio and proportion DI. So the first question is on your screen, you may solve it out. So for solving the first question, you need to make the table like this. So now let's put the value. So total students are given 16,000. So let's put the value 16,000. And the ratio for girls and boys are given 5:3. So for finding 5 upon 8 into 16,000. So you'll get the value, and over here 3 upon 8 into 16,000. Why 5 upon 8? Boys ratio 5 upon 8. 5 plus 3, 8. And for girls 3 upon 8. 5 plus 3, 8. So when you will solve it out, you will get the value 10,000. And over here you will get the value as 6,000. Okay. So now you have made the table. 35% of the total students are in section 1. So 35% of the total students. So when you will solve it out, you will get the value as 5,600. Okay. Then respective ratio of dance and music are given 4:3. So 4 upon 7 into 5,600. So you will get the value as 3,200. Why 4 upon 7? 4. Then 4 upon 4 plus 3, 7. So you get 3,200. And for here, so when you will solve it out, you will get the value as 2,400. And you can see number of boys are 400 more than number of girls. So let's see. So let girls be x and boys are 400 more. So 400 plus x. Okay, so now let's make girls plus boys equals to total number is given 5,600. So when you solve, you'll get like this. So you will get the value 2,600 for girls, and boys are 400 more, so it will become 3,000. Okay. So now let's see for section number 2. So you can see number of boys are 20 less than boys in section 1. So we'll do solving it out, you will get the value as 2,400. Okay, so I have taken 80 upon 100 because 20% is less. So 100 minus 20 equals to 80. Okay, so now see, number of girls are 200 more than girls in section 1. So girls in section 1 is 2600, 200 more. So when you will calculate it, you will get 2800. Okay, so let's see. Then dance and music, it's given 4:3. So 4 upon 7 into total number. If you'll add it, you'll get 2400 plus 2800. So you'll get 5200. Okay, so now this. So dance and music ratio is given as 15 ratio 11. So you can get 15 upon 26 into 5200. So you will get the value as 3000. Okay, so now then for music you will get 11 upon 26 into 5200. You will get the value as 2200. Okay, so now let's see for section 3. 55% of the total students of section 3 are in dance. So when you add this both and subtract from this, you'll get the value of this. So you will get the value as when you will subtract, you'll get the value as 5200. So then 55% of the total students are in dance club. Okay, so 55 upon 100 into 5200. So you'll get the value as 2860. So when you'll subtract 5200 from this, you'll get the value of this. You'll get 2340. Okay, so now if you'll add this both and subtract from this, you'll get this value 3000 plus 2400. You'll get the value as 5400. So 10,000 minus 5400, you'll get the value as 4400. Okay, so now same for this 2600 plus 2800, you'll get the value as, so then subtract from this, so you'll get the value as 600. So now when you will, so now the table is made. So the table is made. So now let's solve. First question, find the difference between total number of students in section 1 and total number of students in section 3. So total number of students in section 1 equals to 5600, and section 3 total number of students are 5200. So when you will subtract it, you will get the value as 400. For now solving the B option, you have to find total number of students who are in music club. So music club, you have to add 2400 plus 2200 plus 2340. When you will calculate it, you will get the value as 26940. Okay, so now for C, number of boys in section 2 is what percent of section 3 girls. So number of boys in section 2 are given as 2400, and girls in section 3 is 600 into 100, because you have to find the percentage. So when you will calculate it, you will get the value as 400%. Now for D, you have to find the average of section 1 boys. Section 1 boys 3000. The number of students in dance club in section 1 equals to 3200, and number of dance club in section 3. So dance club in section 3 is 2860, and we have to find the average. So when you will calculate it, you will get the value as 9060 upon 3. So when you will cancel it out, you will get the value as 3020. So now for E, you have to find the ratio of girls in section 1 and students in music group in section 2. So Girls in section 1. Girls in section 1 is 2600, and music club group in section 2, 2200. So when you will cancel it, you will get the value as 13 upon 11. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for next question, you have to make the table like this. So now let's solve the question. So let's see. You can see that in train A, there are total 700 passengers. So train A, total passengers are 700. And in train B, there are 30% more. So 30% more. So 100 plus 30 equals to 130. So 130 upon 100 into 700 will do. Then we'll get the value of train B total passengers. So you will get the value as 910. Okay, so now let's see. 20% of the passenger in train A are general coaches. So 20% of 700. So you'll get the value as 140. Okay, so then 1/4 of the total number are in AC. So 1/4 in AC. So of 700, you will get the value as. So when you will cancel it out, you will get the value as 125. Okay, so let's see next. So 23 of the total passengers are in sleepers coaches. So 23 upon 100 into 700. So when you will cancel it out, you will get the value as 161. Then remainings are in first class. So when you will add this all 1 to 5, you will get the value as, you will solve it out, 140 plus 161, 1 to 5. So we have to minus it by 700. So you will get the value as 224. So 426, then 700 minus 426, you will get the value as 224. Okay, total number of passengers in AC in both the trains are 480. So it will become 480. So 480 minus 125, you will get the value as 305. Okay, so then 30% of the passengers are in sleepers class. Okay, so 30% into 910, so you'll get the value as 273. Okay, then 10% of the passengers are in first class. So 10% into 910, you'll get the value as 91. So then the remaining are in this. So let's solve it. Plus 91 plus 305. So you will get the value as, so 910 minus 669. So you'll get the value as 241. So you'll get 6. So 6. So 910 minus 669. So you'll get the value as 241. Okay. So now calculating the total value. So over here you will get 381, 434, 315, and when you will add all, you will get the value as 1610. So for first question, you have to find the ratio of first class coaches in train A and slippers in train B. So first class coaches in this, it is 224 upon sleepers class in train B 273. So when you will divide it by 7, you will get the value as 32 upon 39. So now for B, what is the total number of passengers in general class in train A and coaches class in train B together? So general class in train A is 140 plus AC coach in train B, it is 305. So when you will calculate it, you will get the value as 445. So now let's see what is the difference between the number of passengers in AC coaches of train E and total number of sleeper class and first class together in train B. So AC class in train A is 125 minus total passenger of sleeper class in B. Sleeper class in B 273 plus first class in train B, it is 91. So when you will solve it out, you get the so when you will subtract it, you will get the value as 189. So my bad, the value for AC coach in train A will be 175. So the solution will be like this. Now for D, total number of passengers in general class in both the train is approximate what percent of total number of passengers in train B. Okay, so let's see general class total, it is 381 upon total train B, it is 910 into 100. So when you solve, you will get the value as 41.86. Okay, so now let's do for E. If the cost of ticket first class is 480, so what is the total generated from train A? So what is the total value for first class? It is 224 and cost for one ticket is 450. So cost for this all we have to multiply it. So we will solve like this: 224 into 450. So you will get the value as 100,800. For better understanding, you can understand like this: cost for one ticket equals to rupees 450. Then cost for 224 ticket will be 450 into 224. Okay. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for this question, you need to make the table like this. So now let's solve. So total number of students are given as 1200. So you can put the value over here as 1200. And then you have been given 45% of the students are boys. So for boys, you can write like this: 45% of 1200. So you'll get the value as 540. So now for girls, you can do 1200 minus 540. So you'll get the value as 660. Okay. Then 30% of the total girls visited Mumbai. So 30% of the total girls. So when you solve, you'll get the value as 198. Okay. Then 2/5 of the girls visited Bangalore. So 2/5 into 660. So when you solve, you'll get the value as 264. Okay, number of girls who visited Rajasthan is half the number of girls who visited Bangalore. So Bangalore it is 262. So it is half. So we'll get the value as 132. Okay, so 2/3 of the remaining girls visited Gujarat. See, it's remaining girls, not the total girls. So let's find the total of this first. So you can solve 198 plus 264 plus 132. So when you solve, you'll get the value as so then if you subtract it, you'll get the value as 66. So how many? Two-third of the remaining is 66. So if you solve it out, you'll get the value as 44. And if you minus 66 minus 44, you'll get the value as 22. Okay. Total number of students who visited Mumbai is 300. So it's 300. So when you subtract it, you will get the value as 102. So 20% of the boys visited Bangalore. So 20% of the boys. So when you solve, you will get the value as 108. Okay. So then 40% of the total boys visited Rajasthan. 40% of the total boys. So when you solve, you will get the value as 216. So and equal number of boys visited Gujarat and Odisha. So let's solve the value. So 102 plus 108, 216. So when you will divide 114 by 2, you will get the value as 57, and over here also we will get 57. Okay, so now let's solve the questions. First let's calculate the value. So over here you will get 101, 372, 79, 348. Okay, so now let's solve the what is the total number of girls visited Gujarat, Mumbai and Bangalore. Gujarat, Mumbai and Bangalore. So when you will calculate, you will get the value as 506. For B, total number of students who visited Rajasthan is approx what percent of number of girls who visited Mumbai. So Rajasthan total students is 348 and girls who visited Mumbai is 198 into 100. So when you will solve, you will get the value as 175.75. For C, what is the average number of boys who visited Odisha, Rajasthan and Mumbai together? Odisha 57 plus Rajasthan 216 plus Mumbai 102 upon 3. So when you solve, you will get the value as 375 upon 3. You will get 125. Okay. What is the total number of students who visit Odisha? So it is 79, direct value. So E, what is the ratio of girls who visited Mumbai and boys who visited Gujarat? Girls who visited Mumbai 198 and boys who visited Gujarat 57. So when you will solve, you will get the value as 66 upon 19. You can divide it by 3. So the next question is on your screen. You may solve it out. So for this question, you need to make the table like this. So now let's solve. So first you can write the direct values. So over here it is given. So for physics 6400, and for political science 5200, and for chemistry 4200, and for biology 5800. And you can see the ratio of maths and geography 8:6. Maths and geography. And for English and science 7:5. So now there is a equation given. So the sum of English 7y plus science 5y, and for bio 5800 equals to 20200. So now let's solve it. So y is equals to 1200. So you can put the value 7 into 1200 and 5 into 1200. So you'll get the value as 8400 and over here as 6000. So another equation, chemistry, maths, geography 19,600. Okay, so chemistry 4,200, maths 8x plus geography 6x equals to 19,600. So now let's solve. 200 plus 14x. So x is equals to this. So now let's solve. 8 into 1100, so we'll get the value of 8800, and 6 into 1100, so we'll get the value of 6600. Okay, so for first question you can see we have to find the sum of physics, maths. Okay, so value for physics you can see it is 6400 and maths it is 8800. So now let's solve. 6400 plus 8800, so when you will calculate you will get the value as 15,200. Okay, so now for B, what is the total number of books in the library? So you can see from here, when you will add this all value you will get the value as, let's solve it. So it is 8400, 6000, 5800, 4200, 6400, 8800, 6600 and 5200. So when you will calculate it you will get the value as 46200. For C, total number of books, geography and political science. So you can see geography and political science. What percentage of total books of physics, chemistry and bio? So physics, chemistry and bio into 100. So by solving you will get the value as 11,800 upon 16,400 into 100. So we will get the value as 71.9. Okay, so for D, the difference between total number of books, English, science and chemistry and this. Okay, so English plus science plus chemistry minus physics and maths. English plus science plus chemistry minus physics and maths. So you'll get the value as 600 minus 15,200. So you'll get the value as 3,400. For E, what is the average of bio, maths, English and geography? So bio, maths, English, geography upon 4. So when you will calculate you will get the value as 29,600 upon 4. You will get the value as 7,400. Hope so the video was helpful. Thank you everyone.